sinks in darkness. Aching cold sets into an unfamiliar body. A distant howling surrounds you, louder with each passing second. Insistent and invisible hands slap and tear at the membrane that protects you. Your first emotion is an involuntary and formless panic. You feel you have forgotten something important, as if it once meant the world to you, but the details slip away as you grasp at them. Force your eyes open.
Have mic. Do I have mic or what? Oh. Have mic. Alright. I do have. Okay, we are playing Tides of Numenera Torment right now. So, okay. You force your eyes open. Look at this body or look around.
A white-pink fleshy cocoon surrounds you. Even as you look, a minor rent in its side tears open, and the howling wind forces its way inside. The cocoon rips away, gone before you can grab it, spinning you into a dizzying tumble. You are falling, the world many kilometers beneath you. You catch a glimpse of a curved horizon, and also the ground beneath you that is approaching deceptively quickly. Above you, a small moon is slowly collapsing in upon itself. A corona of acid green and black energy playing around its edge. The wind buffets you and burns your eyes, but you don't need to see the details of the faraway ground to know you're in serious trouble. You won't survive a fall from this stratospheric height. A part of your frantic mind babbles that technically you probably fell from a thermospheric height. You struggle to stay focused as the ground rushes toward you.
Okay. Okay, now catch the wind or dive
Put your
towards
hands to your sides and you slice through the air.
Maybe
The
I
wind
dive
tears at your
myself
face and
there.
scalp, and your
Onto
skin
the ground.
burns under the tremendous speed. Your vision blurs, and you are unable to judge how
It's
far
been a
you
while playing on PS4. Blurs and you're unable to judge how far you go. Keep
Phrase whispers
diving.
itself into your mind. Terminal velocity. You have reached the limit of the speed the air will grant you. And now that you enter the lower reaches of the atmosphere, you can feel it thickening around you, and miraculously you are slowing from a frenzied descent. Slow is a relative term. You knife through the air, piercing its veils, and you have no time for the poetry of falling. This realization drives itself home as you strike an unyielding surface. As your skin explodes and your organs liquefy on impact, a brief thought flashes through your mind. Your life was utterly and completely meaningless.
Okay. What? Okay. Legacy to the world. A small crater near Sagus Cliff. Most of your body splattered across the ground. Okay, I think I died. So we're going to restart that one. Since my body's scattered on yeah, I did die. So let's start again. That was so quick. To advance your character, XP is gained mostly from solving quests, but can also be gained by making discoveries. Okay, sure.
You first your mind, you fort. The body is... Wait, without warning, the cocoon that surrounds you shreds and tears away. You are falling. Above you, a small moon is slowly collapsing in on itself. You are spinning too rapidly to get a good look. You can see a large landmass, a vast body of water directly below you, and scattered archipelagos, but the detail eludes you. A
so
deep
we are
black night
choosing
is above you.
other
Its
things.
nocturnal clarity disappearing as the haze of atmosphere. You spread your arms and legs, and they respond smoothly. A strange sensation. Since you realize this body is new to you, the spinning and tumbling stops. The wind still howls past your new ears, a vast roar that deadens a part of your infant mind. Water springs unbidden to your eyes, the tears torn away by the wind. Through the haze of moisture, it is difficult to see. But if you focus your attention, you may be able to make out the details of the world. Now that you can focus on it, you see that the large mass is clearly a gargantuan megacontinent. The only land of any size on this side of the world, at least. Great inland seas and lakes dot its inland. Further north and east lies a broad plain, scattered with curious structures visible even from this height. The northeastern part of your vision is a perfectly circular desert, a blue dot containing a watery city in its exact center. To the west lies a ring of mountains, surmounted by enormous carven peaks spewing magma into a central catch basin. What concerns you most right now is the ground. It's coming at you fast. Directly below you is a littered bay.
Okay, we are going to try
Angle
to
your
aim
arms and
for
cup
the
your
water.
hands.
Angle your arms.
But the wind batters you and you lose control of your fall and begin to tumble again. You have no idea where you're aimed. A mass of colors surrounds you, and the sound of roaring wind diminishes noticeably, but it is not enough. And there is a sickening crack as you strike something, the howl of a sudden darkness.
Okay, we are now alive. Nice, nice. So, can we save this one?
Yes, now.
Okay, this is me. Jumbled thoughts cloud your head as you study the empty bowl before you. Drops of liquid falls from the ceiling, splattered on the ground next to the bowl. The light from every drop is reflected in the bowl and rounded hollow, as if it hungers for that light. It's dry, okay. Another drop from the ceiling splashes might. The bowl. Okay, let's move the bowl there. You've encouraged your first task, and you have 3 stat pools: might, speed, and intellect that you can spend to increase your chances of success. This is called using effort. Okay. The more easily move the ball in the front of you, use L to spend might for a higher level of effort. Don't worry if you fail to this in Torment. Failure often result in interesting outcomes. Okay. You carefully take hold of the ball and avoid a serenade dream.
Completed.
Okay. Drop by drop, the ball field ripples spreading over the blurred outline of your reflection. A pale blue luminescence stretches into the corner of the room. Okay. A voice calls out from somewhere high above, beyond the reaches of the spreading light. Hello, are you still alive? Down there? We're up here. Build a path to us. Okay, and didn't... Okay. Wait, let me just... metal waves rolling the floor, sending vibration to the sole of your boots. Okay.
On it.
Okay. The rippling surface of the bowl shines with its own light. Overturn the bowl, leave the bowl alone. Okay, let's see. When you touch it, you feel strange tightness in your head and soon discover that the bowl is far too heavy to move now. Even the attempt makes your arm ache and temples throb. Try overturning the bowl again. Let's try again. Okay. Where's the save here? Okay, let's just quick save. Let's do quick save first, so if ever we're going to okay, let's yes. As soon as you touch the orb, a memory floods on your mind. You stand in front of the rusted door and the air is humid and damp. You had a moment respite from this water-logged hell. A bubble of stale air, your resting point. You've breathed water before, and you've lived decades beneath the waves, but this body's an air breather, and the constant pressure has been crushing you ever so subtly. Worse, your companion's mind seemed to be wandering from the task at hand. He's a genius with machine, as you well know, but now he seemed distracted. The device in his hand is covered in numb wires and antennas. He believes it can get the two of you through the corroded door, but he's merely staring at it. Perhaps he's lost his faith in his invention, but that is hardly your concern. This mission cannot be delayed. It must be proceeded. Deceive him by telling him that you've heard sound of pursuit. Threaten him until he returns to the castle. He's taken to cast a spell to the device. Okay. Deceive him by telling that you heard a sound. You mumble a few words, drawing power from the air around you until a solution appears in your mind. You snatch the device from his hand, rewire it, and shove it back at him. Oh, he says, examining your work. Sorry, I was trying to improve the thing. He waves the device at the door, and the stale air of your bubble freshen at the door swing. Open, a dark hallway lies beyond, a passage that links the bordered cells and the aquatic viewing areas. What you see lies there. Moments later, you're underwater again, your hands closing around the strange yet familiar artifact. You need it to complete something. It hovers above a pedestal, rotating in the dark water. And an electric current runs through your finger as your hand crosses the vertical plane of the pedestal, and an iridescent field. I don't know how to pronounce this. Coalesce so fast that the waves' pressure daze you from a moment. The rising pulse of the sonar alarms ripples through the water. The guard won't be far behind. Run. You can come back for it. They won't be able to protect it forever. Use the device to stop them. One of the cipher in your belt. Disable the sonar. You focus on the cloudy base of the pedestal. Your fingers indistinctively find the control panel for the dual force field, almost as if you had built it in the first place. You remove it, casting it to the side. You reach inside to deactivate the crystals that power both the poles and the pedestal. As you remove them, a scaly hand falls on your shoulders. Your head whips around and you see only the inky blackness of peasant eyes. The mirror begins to fade as if you were being drawn backwards through a tunnel, and you hear more pylons rising from the pit. Something is wrong. The event within the orb have settled into the gap in your mind, but the edges of it are rough, as though the memory itself is not truly yours. There's something else, a gust of sour air pulling at you, like predator inhaling the scent of its prey, at the far end of the dark, whispering the field. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
All
How
right.
to okay. I will be able to do that. What is this? This is the... You stand beside the woman on the verdant crag. Beneath the two of you is a broad plateau, towering above the overgrowth far below. Strange machines have been built into a cliffside, presumably for reconnaissance or defense. A metallic disc gleams from the center of the plateau. Your self-aware humanoid machine drill into the base of the cliff below. If you were looking for the sanctuary and you were desperate, this seems like the right place. I don't know about this, the woman says, her voice flat neutral. Her face is turned away from you. What makes this place any more secure than the others we've found? Though her closer to the hidden details that you are, okay. Use your charm to persuade her. Convince her with the wisdom of your super intellect. A slight chill enters the air as you describe the potential power of the metallic disc below and the sealed vaults beneath it. She nods. So that's what your servitor machines are doing down there. You've already chosen this as the site, haven't you? She waits for your affirmation and says, "All right, I'm convinced." The two of you sketch your plan for the sanctuary, drawing schematics and architectural diagrams. Then you descend onto the plateau to examine the open ground. The woman suggests having one of the servitor build a shelter for you your time here. You try to draw one of the construct away from its task, but it doesn't respond to your voice. When you lay a hand on its shoulder to reinforce your command, it whirls and strikes you across the face with inhuman speed. It turns back to its task, ignoring you. Your companion helps you rise, laughter in her eyes. It seems you construct has other ideas. What's the matter with it? I don't know. The numera integrated into this construct body to overall behavior. Examine the construct for mechanical faults. Look at the okay. Everything resolved into sharp focus, and you see the servitor rear actuators are corrupted. You dig into the construct back. It seems not to mind as long as you don't interfere with the test. Deftly, you reset the actuators and see energy spark into disguised portion of the construct brain. The construct resume its work, and this time it listens when you speak. Acknowledge. It obediently trundles to the site of the new shelter. The image freezes and then fades, and you feel the memory filling the gaps in your mind, block by block. You stagger, clutching your head, reclaiming your memory hurts. And once more, there's something else. Hairs lift one by one on the back of your neck. Something beyond this room can sense what you are doing and is hunting you.
Yes.
Okay. Countless scratches and wounds mar the surface of this door. Someone made a great effort to get inside, no avail. Okay. We still have this one.
On it.
Okay, a vision of city spring up around you. Your city in flames and under attack. Her defender have fought and died all day, and still the attacker keeps coming. They fight as if your destruction were demanded of them. They care nothing for mercy, surrender, or plunder. What they want is blood. But you have brought a keen-eyed companion to the top of the tower. She has seen the way to stop the invaders. You need to get her safely, and you need to rally your defenders. Okay. But even as you turn towards the door of the tower, two of the attackers descend from a hovering machine. You don't have time to strike at them before they land. One is brutishly large, his weapon a vibrating axe. The other is slim, sheathed in glassy armor, and holding a hilt with a sizzling invisible blade. Your companion backs away. She's too young to help. Your enemies advance single file, confined by the parapets. Trade blows with the giant. You can handle it for at least two strike or at least a striker. Duck under the giant's wing and attack before he can strike. Fight defensively and figure out who presents the greater threat. Okay, let's fight. The memory seems crystal clear. The giant is menacing, it's true. That the invisible blade of his companion is more worrisome still. The energy filled the flickers and wavers around it suggests that she can carve matters at the molecular level, tearing pieces of her target into nothingness. If you're to save yourself, your best bet is to tackle her first. She uh, she stalks behind the giant, waiting her turn to attack you, unable to bring her weapon to bear until he's out of the way. Okay, but it's clear that she expects him to handle you, and her eyes roll behind you, her focus on your ward. She's certainly not expecting you to dive between the giant's leg and come up inside her guard. She can't bring her blade to bear in time, and you drive your dagger up under her chin. You catch her before her deadly blade drops into you, and spin her around. The weapon slashes into giants, and he topples bisected. The immediate threat ended. You focus on finding a way back to your allies. You open the tower door and rush down the stairs. The door at the base of the stairs is slightly cracked, opening just a bit into the hole. And you hear more of the enemy soldier beyond. Crack the door to sneak. Hurl yourself again against the door and knock them to. Okay, crack the door to sneak past them. You press yourself against the gleaming door, easing it open, and your breath catches into the throat and it squeezes quietly. The sound like the bell in your memory. You can pause, but the soldier in the hall continued to talk. You push again, squeeze yourself through the narrow opening, and creep down to the blood-stained hall. The memory begins to fade, and you find yourself back in your own body. Your temples roll with the racing force of your heartbeat, and the reclaimed memories blaze within you, like a bonfire on the mountain peak, visible to every predator for kilometers around. A tremor rocks that the floor beneath you as though a massive fist has struck the room itself. Swaying on your feet, you see frantic movements within the borders of the mirror at the edge of the room. Okay. No sign, symbol. The light around the door is framed beams of flares of roaring fire. Okay, let's just get out of here and let's play the game.
Of course.
Of course. Now interact with this light. The borders of this mirror is lavishly decorated with dizzying numbers of interlocked symbols. daggers, masks, paintbrushes, amulets, and more. But that's nothing compared to what you see in the glass. You see a vast crowd of people, exact doppelgangers of you, shoving, arguing with, and fighting each other. Most are drab imitation of you, but a precious few are vivid and pull out at your attention. Each of them bears an intricate pentagonal tattoo on their heads. In their eyes, their action, you see the memories you discover within the orb and the choices you made shining in a distant star. Your hand twitches at your side, and though some of the bright doppelgangers ignores you, and event smaller number immediately turn into you, waiting for you to choose them and learn what you might become. A rumble shakes the room, and a slow vibration spread from the darkness below, a rippling towards the ceiling. Point at the learned doppelganger reclining on the throne of the books. Point at the doppelganger tinkering with the mechanical device. Point that smooth talking. The word makes its way to you. It makes to speak with the thuggish figure charge out of the crowd and shake his knife in the doppelganger face, speaking in your voice. The doppelganger raise, says a calming hand appears appealing. Okay, what do we need more? Point at the doppelganger, smooth talking to, yeah, maybe this one. Yes, that is who am I. The remaining doppelgangers scatter for the edge of mirror and vanish. Your chosen identity step forward, and its appearance changes as it steps out of the rippling glass. Its faces exudes with intelligence and confidence. Shadows of several devices shimmering all around it. Technology of several kinds, from a myriad of past ages. You get the feeling you would be comfortable with all of it. The word nano sounds in your mind. Your doppelganger continues walking, stepping into you, feeling you, making you whole. Your decision rings out into the okay. The mirror fades, leaving a dark open door, and you take a deep breath and step through. Okay, your choice in these memories and the mirror you have been build up your character. To decide on a number of details. First, if the opportunity to decide on a number of details, can decide to change your type. Type defines the abilities and skills you'll be able to acquire as you advance. Okay. What is nano? What is code? Jacks are interpreted explorers and event. They are jack of all trades, hence the name, although the word a widely restored a nano or sometimes called mages to be sorcerers or witches by the people of the ninth world. Whatever they called, nanos master the mysteries of the past to the degree that they seem to perform miracles using esoteries, spell like invocation. Okay, what is clave? Clave are the elite warriors of the ninth world. And Jack is flex skills. 10 health, 7 health at each leader. Fire again. Okay. What about the nano? Okay, ito na lang. Stat pools are resources you use to apply effort activities. Abilities, you can distribute points as you see. Claims to 10. Okay. I have 2 coins remaining. I would spend it with 6 might. Okay, R2. Abilities unlocked by the type can be activated actions such as attack spells. Okay, what is this? The surface thought of most creatures, most people or creatures speak with. Oh, I would love to have that. A trainable level Cypher boost can allow you to carry additional Cyphers. What about this? Adaption. Protected armor plus resistance. And this, remove all negative petals, includes flank, lasting damage. This one. Teleports one ally to a point within a range. I would like to use this resource pool and adaption, but I just have one. Okay, gain 1 trainable in Cypher use skill. Okay, most skills increase your chance of success on a specific kind of action and task, but some gives other passive bonuses. Each skill starts at the novice level and you can increase it to train. Okay, specialized, granting greater bonuses each. Descriptors often leave some skills at the inability level, meaning they inflict penalties when upgraded. They return to novice level. Okay. Lore. Natural, academic knowledge of the natural science and physical, mystical, academic knowledge of science that are not exactly physical nor natural, including strange and bonus level per. Okay, lore, natural, and mystical. This one. No, actually this one. Okay. Okay, choose weapon. Only claims received. Okay. Although you choose your descriptor from among the many doppelgangers in the mirror, you now have many doppelgangers in the mirror. You now have the chance to view the specific bonus and penalties it grants, and you can examine. Okay. choose graceful. I'll choose this one. Actually, this is the last chance to choose. I do this one. Okay, let's just finalize this thing. Okay, spend XP to advance your character. XP is gained mostly from solving quests, but can also be gained by making discoveries. Okay. I think we can save this one. Maybe we can save this one. Where thou art. The spectre. Everything about this spectral figure seems dreamlike. He is hazy silhouette, who seems to be made of blue glass smoke. He wears stylish, well-cut clothes. His handsome, bearded face seems hauntingly familiar, though you've never seen him before. He breathes and sighs of release when he. We weren't sure that would work. We pulled our strength and channeled it through me to reach you, to wake you up. He glanced at the other figures here in frowns unhappily. It took more out of them than we thought. The other reflection, they are more like shadows now. Look, I'll bet you've got a lot of questions. This whole place is basically your mind. Your body's still out there in the real world, healing from that fall. You need to get out there and finish the process. He shrugged. It shouldn't be too hard. Before I meet you, it felt something was haunting me. Do you know what it is? You said it finished the process. What do you mean that? Who are those people? If this place... He closes his eyes. That's a memory I don't want to recall. Large black furious. It's our death. It's the sorrow. He closes his eyes. I hope it lost interest in you. If it finds us, we're done for. Okay. Then who are you? He pauses and looks down at himself, considering a long time before answering. I'm you. I'm a part of your mind, a splinter. I was waiting here for you. We called you with the memories of the others who are here. I don't know what happened next. After we wake up from this dream state and attune to the tides, you'll need to find something called a resonance chamber. Your body should have landed somewhere near it. Just climb inside that and everything will be fine. What's a resonance chamber? I remember pieces about it, but not the whole. It's a crystal sarcophagus. I remember it having 5 mechanical arms around it and a metal ring set in the floor. I think we were aiming for it when we fell. When you open your eyes in the real world, it should be nearby. Okay. You chose and I'm just a part of you. I look at you and I know this place was made for you, for us. And I remember pieces of knowledge that comes to me when you ask your question, but that's all. Okay, so tides are like force, like gravity or magnetism or something, except they respond to the people, action, and perception. Your body, that is, your body in the real world needs the tides to survive. It's not something you need to worry about. Your body will attune as it wakes up. Okay. So how can I get back to the real world? There's a portal down there. It take you back to your body. Just step through it and the whole tides thing should take care of itself. Because when you wake up, find the resonance chamber and activate it, and then we can what in the hell is that? So can we save this one? God, it's the sorry. Oh no. I cannot save. The sorry is anchored to those reflections. We have to get rid of them. Destroy its anchor or else the sorrow will erase us forever. Quick save. I cannot do quick save. Kill the reflection of anchoring. Crisis when you enter the dangerous situation. Crisis are turn-based encounters when you can fight, sneak, manipulate the environment, and talk your way out. Okay. Each turn you can take action or to move. Use L to replicate. Effort can be applied.
I missed.
Boy, what's happening there?
Let's go. Let's go.
I don't know what is happening. Okay, you already used the action this turn and you will need to wait for the next turn. You can sacrifice your action by turn double movement.
Yes, now.
I don't understand. don't understand, man. Did he die? It let you live? I don't understand, and I don't know where its pieces went. But I know those things are going to grow like a cancer, an infection. I can't believe it found us in here. That thing, the sorrow. It's been haunting you. It what's killed you in the first place. Huh? I thought I fall into something. It keep haunting you until you activate the resonance chamber. The pottery body shimmering dome there. Gunam. Okay.
Of course.
Take on. Okay.
All right.
Okay, alright. I didn't kill that. Applying effort on the attacks on attacks is critical to success in creases. But be careful not to drain your pools too quickly. Okay. I think I've drawn myself. Okay, nice.
Where did she fall from? Her body's smashed to talk. It's a wonder she's still breathing.
All I saw was the corona, not her origin point. But look, she's healing already. Spontaneous regeneration.
Will you look at that face? Dude. What was that? What did you do, Callister? His tone has become accusatory, suspicious. You open your eyes. You blame me? She emitted an internal physiological reaction response to the fall. Probably related to the fantastic healing. Obviously, Alligern. Okay. Oh yes, it's obvious, Callister. How you pronounce his name? Alligern is the guy, and the Callister is the girl. You're no ordinary mortal. We know that much. Start talking. Scan thoughts. She's the changing god. Callister is deliberately blinding herself. Why? Where am I? How did I get there? Yeah, you built the dome. Don't you recognize it? Alligard, being more paranoid than usual. How long must I put up with him? It's her face. I've never seen any other people rebuild themselves like that. Only the changing god could have healed. He sighed and rubbed his face, trying to regain his composure. Maybe you could help me for a change. You know what this means? You're familiar with the word changing, Alligern. It implies inconstancy. Thus, the changing god may well have changed. Several versions of her shrugs, and she addresses you. You'll have to forgive him. He believes you're someone he once knew, even though it's painfully obvious to anyone that you are newly born. Yeah. Her most solid self curtsies, while other bows or spin. I and my sisters Callistage. This is Alligern. We are explorers, knowledge seekers. That's how we came to be in this room. If I'm not mistaken, you are what we call a cast-off. The changing god created you, body and mind. Your sire, used your body for a time, then abandoned it for a reason of his own. When his mind deported for a new experience, you were born in his cast-off shell. Okay. Who is the changing god? Huh, that's something coming from you. She gives him a sidelong glance. The changing god is your sire, dear. He discovered a path to immortality long ago. means to transfer his self to a new body of his own creation. I don't think he knew. However, that when he abandoned one body, another mind was birthed to fill the void. Okay. Oh, he knew, all right. The only thing the changing God cares about is himself. He doesn't give a single thought for those he leaves behind. Allegorn is not a fan of the changing God. So, before I woke, I was something. So, are there other castles? So, let's not change the topic. Dozen hundreds, who can say? Yusire has been doing this for several centuries. Though, if all of them were born the way you claim to have been, it's a wonder any of them survive. Okay. Before I walk, it was, an excellent question. Having seen your regenerative abilities and action, I suspect they are primarily physical and a regrowth. If that's the case, you'd be unable to survive most varieties of psychic or molecular decomposition, integration or conflagration, and so forth. Regenerative disease. Okay. You are in a dark room lit by myriad of blinking lights and hologram. What about the body that can withstand the sorrows of access? The thing has no respect for barriers of any kind, physical, temporal. Okay. If the resonance chamber works, it will give us the power to stop the sorrow hunt once and for all. We just need the right focal point, a catalyst. Or flesh-eating virus. Then firm and certain, he says, not likely, though it might not be impossible. You need people with the appropriate knowledge. I'm sure the cult of changing God will hold the answer. You'd turn to the insane to help a newborn. Where's your judgment, Allegorn? I would take her to the order of truth. Thank you for that, but I figured. Shadow to think what Allegorn might do to this child. She's just always Allegorn. Hey. I won't deny that you are an exciting, but it's not about that. I just want to see you. If I can long enough. If she's not the changing God, she needs my help, and if she is,
I'll remember that.
they will. You need to explore your surroundings. You may find equipment and more to assist you when you are ready, and you can leave the broken dome using the stairs of the north.
Fine.
A mechanical arm lies on the floor, presumably broken. Spark for attempt to scavenge what you can find. If you select the companion portrait in the effort window, they can assist you the last of. Okay. Can only use their staff during the turn. Okay. Success. Taking care of the void spark, you extract several handfuls shiny trinkets, coin-like object. You recognize their value at once, such as such objects would be accepted as shines and the informal currency in most regions of the world. So You gather them up and take them with you. Gain items, praise flesh, and gain 16 shines. Examine the housing. The sharply pointed apparatus that forms stop burnt out and useless, but the equipment in the base remain at least somewhat operational.
That was trivial.
That was trivial. Okay. What now? Broken fragments of the dome ceiling are scattered on the floor to be transferred, okay?
Of course.
Okay, take all. We take all.
Yes, now.
A slate black unimpressed device hunker before you. As you reach out to touch it, triangle lights causing the blaze. Towering. Device triangle, time to go. The huge crystalline arc drag. Okay, the arc one cell in the brilliant pulsating emeralds. The number 0 is printed on its side. Try to run more with strings. Memory unleashed. Unleash cell 29. You flinch from the memory and it falls apart of the erase. Call 29 is dark now, only cell 0 remains. You found a cipher. Cipher are number objects that can trigger a power effects but can only use one. Cipher and your ciphers and your cipher limit score are displayed in this special section of the inventory. Take care not to accumulate more cipher than your ciphers limit or you will experience a pleasant side effect. Unstable limit. How many members might this child have? I must know. At this stage. Oh, don't act like you don't. She gives you a minute.
Completed. Yes, now.
Okay, what about this one? Hey, examine that one.
I'm ready. Good balance.
Okay, we're done here. Yeah, and save. Okay, let's save this one. Okay.
I'm ready.
Let's leave this things when you expand effort in either conversation or crisis, you spend points from your might, speed, and intellect pool. Okay.
I need to talk to you.
You need to talk to me. Okay. How to
Ready.
talk? How to? Okay. I just need to talk.
This is the Reef of Fallen Worlds, kid. It's a dangerous place at the best of times. And with you lighting up the sky as you fell, well, we should get out of here as soon as possible. I need to talk to you.
Okay, let's talk to
Watch your
Calisthenics.
steps, child. This is not a place to walk lightly. There are dangers in the reef, both old and new.
Okay, let's save. Quick save. Okay, let's check the items though. Heals. Okay, health. Cypher, shimmering grass. $70 is a bit small. Okay.
I'm going. Go.
Metallic tendrils grows from the depth of the nearby water. Stringly they resemble clawed alien hand. Most of them is a 7-8. Examine the cluster. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Fully depleted the stat pool. You fully the stat pool, might, speed, and net 12. To recover your stat pool, you can find a place to sleep or consumable item. You aren't happy unless you are breaking things. You wrap around the one of your wrist.
That was trivial.
Ready.
We pick some items up. Says you managed to graze one of them.
That was trivial.
Okay, let's see. I don't know if I do have consumables. Okay, your inventory lets you view and keeps and manage items and equipments. The first equipment which contains any items. Current character equipment includes melee and ranged weapon, shield, armor, ornaments. As rings, your backpack contains the item being carried by the current character. You can equip, inspect, or transfer items from them. Okay. The final section shows the cipher. You are carrying your cipher limit. Cipher shows in the inner ring are highlighted in blue and are safe to carry. Those on the outer rings, highlighted in orange, or are over your cipher limit and inflict negative effects. Okay. Okay, our character, our body. What's this? This is cipher. Okay.
Good balance.
Okay, let's go. Let us go now. Okay, there's something here. We can just walk here and just check.
All right.
Okay, exam stay quick procession attentively.
Completed. All right.
Okay, what now?
Of course.
Interact with it. Go. Ah, we have that. Oh shit. Dude. I just pressed the quick load and that's it's unfair. No, this no.
Yes, now. Ready. Yes.
Step away from it and let's go.
Ready.
to redo that.
I need to talk to you.
Yes, now.
Okay, we're going to use her speed. Yeah, because and watch the pattern again.
That was
Leave the
trivial.
point in
On it. Damn it!
We didn't. We didn't get any of it.
All right.
Okay, can we? What now? Okay, I just tap on the. Okay. Let's do it here. Of course, but first question, or one travel to another, there was falling star landed near here not long ago. I was wondering if you knew anything. Right.
I need to talk to you.
As you wish. Should you change your mind, I'll be at the order of truth. But don't bring the complainer. A farewell to you, child, and best of luck. You'll need it.
Yes.
Okay, let's save here and let's. I'm going to end my stream. Thank you for watching. Until next time. Bye.